Here's our oldest pilgrim ever, Fred, 95 years old. Steve right here, I'm leading the group, you can see them behind me, to the Jaffa Gate and ultimately to lunch. But I want to show them what they can do this free afternoon that they have. If you look right over there, you see the Vatican flag. That's because that's the Latin Patriarchate, like the Archbishop of Israel, Palestinian areas, all the island of Cyprus and of Jordan. Only 58,000 Catholics in that whole section. And our folks are all going in here to Rossini's restaurant, one of my hideaways here in Jerusalem. Great menu, supporting a Catholic family. Got a great wine selection here. Hello, Fred.
Okay.
Now we'll go out and see the folks up in the upper room. And here's all the disciples with Father in the upper room. And here's all the other noisy folks down there. So we're at the Christian Information Center looking out off the roof. There's St. Xavier, the Franciscan Church. There's the two domes of the Holy Sepulchre. There's the Mount of Olives. There's our pilgrims taking pictures. Yeah, what a nice view of Jerusalem from up here.
You can see the clock tower from our hotel. That's the local Franciscan church, St. Xavier, for the local pilgrims.
So everybody had the afternoon off after our nice lunch. They are scattering all over Jerusalem to see things, to visit the biblical sites, buy a few more things before they go home. And we're right now walking in the Christian Quarter. Very exotic for Americans. It's always nice when school's out and you get to see the school kids walking around in the streets. The streets were full of them today. Now we're boarding our beautiful bus again and heading back into Bethlehem. Going to go through the checkpoint. So we're coming back into Bethlehem, going back through the checkpoint into Bethlehem for dinner and a lamb dinner and dancing, and then we'll be coming back out through here again through the checkpoint back into Israel later this evening. Well, we've just arrived at the Grotto restaurant for our lamb dinner and dancing. Last night of the trip, and I'll show you where we're going to be for the next 2 hours. St. George. Here we are.
يعزم سيف ركسه حجاني سرج الفرس مشغول برباع الذهب رمش الزين مكحول بليل النحل يعزم سيف ركسه حجاني سرج الفرس مشغول برباع الذهب رمش الزين أنا مكحول بليل
For dinner, we had a whole roasted lamb. It's a lot bigger than it looks, but that's a whole lamb for our group. Use your outside voice, say something.
A very good group. Keep up the good work. Stay close to the Lord and live the gospel, life, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus. Once again, the gospel
By the Lord to be on this particular trip with these particular people for I do not know what reasons, but I do know that He's been pouring graces into you all along the way. And so when you get home, someday He's going to ask something of you. And He is very excited for you to say yes. So please be like Mary and do whatever He tells you. Because He may ask something crazy of you. And please be willing to do it. So God bless your travels tonight. I pray that you will have safe, uneventful trip home. And please pray for us. We go home tomorrow night.
And a longing to feel those identical paths under my feet. It's not the same to read about the Garden Tomb or view pictures of the John 4 well or hear audio of the bird song in Bethany. But I was reminded today that I do walk where He walked. They're now in mine. The incarcerated, the hungry, the lame.
We're leaving the Palestinian West Bank in Bethlehem, going back through the checkpoint into Jerusalem. And the soldiers came on the bus to make sure that we were all Americans. And he walked through with his M16 rifle. Kind of fun for everybody to see that.
Let me tell you, you made it to the finish line. And, you know, with my hand on my heart, you are the best group that we've had this year. I'm not kidding you.
No, they are.
Not only that you are, you know, punctual, but you are fun and you're cooperative and
Inquisitive.
you know what? Every one of you, I got a chance to talk to, and I would consider you friends of mine from now on. To know that a great number of people take their lunches along and make a day of it. They usually arrive early and stay late. My daughter met her husband in the basement. The last time my wife and I went was 6 years ago. It was so crowded, we had to stand up the whole time. Sometimes it is so crowded, there are 5 to a seat. It may interest you to know that right now. That's hilarious.
A little video clip, what you thought of the trip.
Oh my gosh.
Just off the top of the head, off the top of your head.
The trip was such an amazing combination of spirituality plus the history and the culture. It's just pulled together perfectly. Couldn't do it any better.
And the guide's fantastic. You guys are fantastic. Bus driver's fantastic.
Yeah,
It's just,
the group was fantastic. Wouldn't do it any other way.
Yep.
There they go. Can't see them. The glass is too dark. they go to the airport. Wonderful group. And good night from the Notre Dame Center here in Jerusalem.